MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Kansas City Royals and the Chicago White Sox. It's White Sox baseball, and it comes your way next. Hyunjin Ryu will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
At the plate, Michael Young. He will lead this one off today. Set to deliver on 2-1. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. And there's one down now.
Batting second.
A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Dero, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt. One thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now on the bump has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing.
Batting third, the left fielder, George Foster.
To the plate now, George Foster takes this the other way to right, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The right fielder, number 9, Reggie Jackson.
Stepping into the box, Reggie Jackson comes into this one with just 1 hit in 9 tries for the series. The 1-1. Marte, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Royals leave 1. Time for the White Sox to go to work. No score. Andrew Heaney starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
Striding into the box, Pee-wee Reese. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder giving chase, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And he is into 3rd with a leadoff triple.
And these fans could not have asked for a better way to start their day. A leadoff triple in the home half, and they're off and running.
Win.
In now, Tony Gwynn. 1-2 now.
1-2.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, Dero, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Rolled slowly to first. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from 3rd.
So striding forward now, Roberto Alomar. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Here's Foster backing up on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting fourth, the center fielder.
Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, you have to keep an eye on the Hebrew Hammer, Ryan Braun. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
Line to the right side. Jackson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll move ahead to the top of the second now. It's the White Sox 1 and the Royals nothing. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Brett Boone. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. And it's fouled away.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Fouled off. Again, a 1-2. This is skied into short left center. Reese ranging into the outfield, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting fifth.
Okay, guys, here's how the Southsiders are lining up on D today. And when you talk about third base, you talk about a step and a dive. But you better have something to go with it when you get to your knees. And that's what this guy has. An absolute howitzer.
So now to the plate, Jorge Posada. Swung on and missed. 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
And he fouls this one off. White Sox are out to an early 1-0 lead as we play the second. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Here's Manny Machado now. His past history with Hyun-Jin Ryu. He's 1 for 5. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A 2-run home run for Manny Machado. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Royals have taken the lead. It's 2-1.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
At the plate, Fred McGriff. Fouled away. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
At the plate now, Ryan Zimmerman. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
Young.
Into the box, Michael Young takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
That was a well-executed pitch right there. Change-up down and away, but he just got beat. Nice job to flip it the other way into the outfield for an opposite field base hit.
Into the box now, Ketel Marte. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Olerud puts it away for out number 3. The Royals come up with a pair, however, on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2, and the Royals have taken a 2-1 lead. Standing in, Joe Carter. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series, 0 for 7. The 1-1 home. Hard hit ball to short. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Young.
Hey, guys, take a look at how Kansas City sets up on D. And let's focus on Manny Machado, 2015 Gold Glove winner. Get the mantle space ready. He's going to add more to that. On the defensive side, he's a highlight reel at the hot corner.
In now, John Olerud. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
Great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone. And then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
So now to the plate, Ryan Braun takes this the other way to right. Jackson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They still trail it here 2-1. Ready for another chance? George Foster, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. The 1-1 home. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Standing in now, Reggie Jackson. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Over to take it is Damon, and that'll be out number 2.
The batter, the second baseman, Brett Boone.
Now to the plate, Brett Boone. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And now it'll rattle up against the wall.
As we take another look here, you can see it's a 2-seam fastball running away from him at the plate. So he does the smart thing, not trying to pull it or just rolling over it, just goes with it and has enough juice on it to drive it for a double.
At the plate now, Jorge Posada down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Ready with the payoff pitch.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. So stepping in, James McCann, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Sign from Posada. Now the 1-1. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Grounded weakly to the left. Fielded cleanly. And that's the first out.
Batting ninth.
And with one gone now in the inning, let's take a look at the White Sox upcoming schedule here on the show to see where they'll be for the next 7 days. So coming to the plate, Cal Ripken. 1 out, nobody on. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Boone has a play. 2 down.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Pee-wee Reese.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Pee-wee Reese provided some excitement for the home crowd right out of the gate as he tripled to start out the home first. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Royals 2 and the White Sox 1. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Manny Machado.
The last at bat, Manny B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Into the box, Fred McGriff. Hard hit ball to second. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, designated hitter, Ryan Zimmerman.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. A base hit in his first trip. Here's the pitch.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
High in the air out to center field.
Damon waits on it.
He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. They lead it 2-1. Into the box now, Tony Gwynn. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Lazy fly ball out to center field. Marte comes on now, and he has it one down.
Now batting, second baseman, Roberto Alomar.
Digging in, Roberto Alomar. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of a wind-up all game, and now you have to go to the stretch.
It can be a concern sometimes, but you try to in between starts to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch, and he's been out of the windup most of the game, so we'll see how he reacts here after this base hit.
Into the box now, Johnny Damon. A double play ball to second. 4-3 apparently, as he decides not to go after the double play that could have gotten him out of the inning.
Not sure the spin throw was necessary there, but it sure looked good. Would have been questionable if he threw it away, but he put it right on the money for the out.
So striding in, Joe Carter, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 2-2. Line toward the gap in left center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. He's in at second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
At the plate, John Olerud. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Here's the payoff pitch. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Foster will put it away, and the side is retired. Sox get one on the RBI double. We're through 4, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. So it's back to the top of the order now, and here comes the clutch hitting Michael Young. The 1-1 home. Weak grounder back to the mound. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ketel Marte.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte. Now the 3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. This one's down to third. He's got it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, George Foster.
Digging in once again, George Foster. No hits to this point. The 1-2. Freezes him on the inside, strike 3. KC down in order. Halfway home, tied 2 apiece. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. The 1-2. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Marte is right there, 1 down.
The kicker, number 33, James McCann.
Standing in, James McCann. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-1. Line to the right side. But there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
The third baseman, number 8, Cal Ripken Jr.
Now at the plate, Cal Ripken. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 1-1 home. That's popped up out towards short right field. Boone is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox. Through 5, all even at 2-2. Stepping in, Reggie Jackson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Reggie.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
The 1-2.
Nope, ball.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Two and 2 count. Here it comes. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2 and 2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
So now to the plate, Brett Boone. Strike taken up in the zone. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
In now, Jorge Posada. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. All even at 2 and 2. And now a pitch on the way. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping up as the shortstop, Pee Wee Reese. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This for Machado down at third. The 1-2. Grounded weakly toward third. Reined in. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
The right fielder, number 19, Tony Gwynn.
Into the box now, Tony Gwynn. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Swing and a line drive. A quick glove at third, and there were 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Roberto Alomar.
Striding in once again, Roberto Alomar. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Line drive to center field. Marte is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. And in steps Manny Machado. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. So now the White Sox manager will slowly make his way toward the mound, and that will be the last we see in this one of Hyun-Jin Ryu. So a no decision here this afternoon, as it'll be up to the bullpen from here on out. Al Leiter comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Number 22, Al Leiter.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Gwynn is there to put it away for route number 1.
Now batting, the first baseman, Fred McGriff.
Ready once again, Fred McGriff. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Stepping in now, Ryan Zimmerman. This is foul right side. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard towards center, and that drops in front of Damon, a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
The bat, number 10, shortstop, Michael Young.
To the plate now, Michael Young. Now a changeup is bounced to second, taken by Alomar. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. One left for Kansas City. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Last half of the seventh here, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Johnny Damon. Now the 2-1. And right into the shift. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Now batter, the left fielder, Joe Carter.
Ready now, Joe Carter, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Number 9, John Olerud.
Now in the box, John Olerud. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. The 1-1. Is strike two swinging. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Down in order go the White Sox. Score remains 2-2. Ready to begin the eighth, and set to go as the switch hitting outfielder Ketel Marte. Here now the 2-2. Three and two now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Hit hard up the middle and into center field. A base hit, so early trouble here to start the eighth inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, George Foster. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Little tapper. We'll see if they try for two. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
The right fielder, number 9, Reggie.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Reggie Jackson. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the third time.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Standing in now, Brett Boone. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
We'll see the powerful Ryan Braun start things out after the break. Home half of the eighth straight ahead, and we are tied 2-2. Taylor Williams is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 73, Taylor Williams.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And digging in is the veteran DH, Ryan Braun. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. The Royals get some action in the bullpen going now as a left-hander starts to throw. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Now at the plate, James McCann. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Liner toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball to the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Pee Wee Reese.
At the plate now, Pee Wee Reese into right center field, and this ball's going to get down, a base hit. He's in there at the plate, and they've taken the lead here in the 8th. And he is safe at home as he beats the throw to Posada.
Well, that's a huge base hit right there, Dewar. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
Runners on first with 1 down. At the plate, Tony Gwynn. A pitch out. The throw on the pitch out pays off as he is nailed at second base.
Well, they've got a small lead, and they're pushing to add to it by being aggressive on the base pass. But as a manager, you just hope you're not giving up outs that you wish you could have had back.
Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and the inning continues. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Darwinzon Hernandez is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Number 63, Darwinzon Hernandez.
In now, Roberto Alomar. Heading out towards shallow right. Jackson is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 9th inning coming up. It's the White Sox 4 and the Royals 2. Goose Gossage comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. So next to the plate for the Royals, Jorge Posada, 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer. Yeah, well, down 2, you better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on to get that tying run to the plate.
Line to the right side, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Ready for another shot now, Manny Machado. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 1-2. Got him. The slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
The batter.
Stepping in, Fred McGriff. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Two-run shot to straightaway center, and just like that, this ball game is all tied.
And some guys just have a knack for the dramatic. He comes up in a big spot and just cranks one out of here to even the score. Not a bad time to hit your first homer of the year, huh?
Babe Ruth will come on as a pinch hitter.
For Kansas City, number 3, Babe Ruth.
Still only one out in the inning. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Joe Smith takes over on the mound in a tie ball game. There is one gone here in the top of inning number 9. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Smith was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Gwynn is right there as he takes it for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Michael Young.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Michael Young. Ready with the 1-1.
Ball. 2-1.
Fouled off. And another foul ball. On the ground to the left side. Scooped up. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. The Royals come up with a pair, however, on this two-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the ninth. All even now at 4 apiece. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next it'll be the outfielder, Johnny Damon. This is skied out toward right. Jackson is there, one away.
Now batting, left fielder, Joe Carter.
So digging in now, Joe Carter. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The first baseman, number 9, John Olerud.
Digging in, John Olerud. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Foster is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means free baseball here this afternoon. 10th inning coming up, and we are tied 4-4. We are into extra innings, and that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte. Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The pitch. Pulled toward right center field. On the run is Damon. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder, George Foster.
Stepping up now, George Foster. He was a ground out victim last time up. The 1-2. Liner towards second. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. To the plate now, Reggie Jackson. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as they've taken a 2-run lead.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
So now to the plate, Brett Boone. Swung on and missed. That strike two. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage
Now
with it.
batting, catcher, Jorge Posada.
Now at the plate, Jorge Posada. He singled his last time up. The 1-2. Two out, nobody on. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Royals 6 and the White Sox 4. Nick Solak remains in the game, batting 8th and manning left field.
For the Royals, now playing left field.
Aroldis
Number
Chapman
17.
takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10.
Number 54, Aroldis Chapman.
Next will be the designated hitter, Ryan Braun, who could really use to knock here. Joey Votto is up off the bench as he'll lead off the bottom of the 10th after a disastrous top of the inning. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. Chapman is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty V. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Tyler Flowers will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Fastball swung on and missed.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
3-2 pitch is roped to left, a base hit, and this will bang up against the wall.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Roll, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also a nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Little chopper back to the mound. To second for one. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
6-4 the outcome today. Darwinzon Hernandez claims the win out of the pen, his first. Aroldis Chapman earns the save out of the bullpen, his second. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon.
Spider Pig, does whatever a Spider Pig does. Can he swing from a web? No, he can't. He's a pig. Look out, he is a Spider Pig.